Thank you very much. The Citizens Coalition for Change, led by Advocate Nelson Chamisa, we joined the African continent in celebrating Africa Day. As you know, the African Day is important in the history of the African continent. From 1963, we celebrated this day, particularly to celebrate not just the culture of African people, but the institutionalization of the organization of the African Union, as was founded by the leaders like Kwame Nkrumah and others. So we joined the African continent in celebrating this very important day for the African people, particularly around attainment of political freedoms. Majority of African countries attained political independence from the colonizer and agreed that there must be an organization for the African Union to champion and safeguard the sovereignty of the African people. But beyond the political freedoms and rights of African people, we continue to move towards the achievement of economic liberation. As it was agreed on the formation of the organization of the African Union, that at the center of the institution is the agenda for economic liberation for black people and Africans in particular. So we reiterate the need for advancement of that particular objective, which is the objective to liberate African people from the jaws of economic repression and suppression. That's why we joined with all the Africans from Cape to Cairo in celebrating this very important day. This year the theme is about African nutrition. It's very important because we have said, the champion-in-chief Advocate Nelson Chamisa has said this several times, that our wealth as African society is our health. So we are happy about the theme of the African Union to make sure that we put at the center of development in the African discourse about health, because health is our wealth. If we want to safeguard future generation, we must invest in health. That's why we agree with the thematic direction that is taken by the African Union. But more importantly, COVID-19 and other invisible enemies